CFO-led, finance-led.
Finance.
Absolutely. Jean-Luc, who is a great CFO, I have to say, is our chief finance officer. And, pretty much wherever you were in the business, if anybody wanted anything, the phrase would be, what do you think Jean-Luc will say? Do you think Jean-Luc will let us have that? Jean-Luc will, And in some ways, we'd got ourselves to a cultural point where we saw the cost of everything and the value of nothing. So they'd see, well, that'll cost 10 grand, we better not spend it. But actually, that could save us 120. So it was really difficult to start kind of changing those mindsets. But one of the things, and it's not necessarily systems dependent, but one of the things I try to encourage my teams and try to continue to do myself is you really need to understand the vocabulary of the business that you're working in, and everything we talk is EBITDA. EBITDA, EBITDA. How does that impact the EBITDA? So when I built my business case for this system, when I built the business case to bring in the business partner model, when I built my business case to actually have a dedicated national recruitment manager to manage the 500, 600 vacancies a year, I had to demonstrate what positive influence I thought that would have on, one, the bottom line of EBITDA, but two, actually the impact that it would have for children. Because sometimes we can, when we think of the commercials, sometimes we can forget who it is we're actually providing the service to. Our schools cater for the most challenging children and the most vulnerable children, severely autistic. If there's a constant churn, when they live on these sites, that's like going home to a different mum or dad every night. So park the financial implication of it, which is quite significant, but actually what creates a great environment for children is a stable workforce where, Joe Blogs knows that it's going to be Sharon on a Monday night, Chris on a Tuesday night. They know, and there's a routine, particularly for those children with autism, where routine and structure and knowing who's going to care for them every day is really important. So whilst, yes, we can talk about the commercials, actually there was a much, much bigger impact of actually stabilising and being able to retain quality people for longer on those young children.